Hi there. So, someone came up to me the other day and told me that Chick-fil-A has been donating money to anti-gay groups. So, I don't try and just listen to what people say without researching it myself. I ended up doing some research online and found an article from the Huffington Post, which, if my memory serves correctly, the Huffington Post is actually Washington, D.C. paper, I believe. Anyway, that's not what this show is actually about. And I came across an article that is saying that Chick-fil-A actually donated nearly $2 million to anti-gay groups in 2009. And that's actually devastating me because I do really like Chick-fil-A, but I mean, we just can't support that kind of behavior because they're using money that the people, many of which who are homosexual, give them to, well, hurt homosexuals. Some of the things that were donated to was, let me see, Truett Cathy and gave to the following groups in 2009. Okay, Marriage and Family Legacy Fund, $994,199. Fellowship of Christian Athletes, $480,000. National Christian Foundation, $240,000. Focus on the Family, $12,500. In which my informant has actually told me that Focus on the Family is the group who in Uganda help press the anti-gay laws that state that if someone is suspected as a homosexual, you are permitted by law and perhaps even obligated to kill that person. They said that is something that they do want to pass in the US, but assuming that just there isn't a tremendous, horrendous event that happens, will and should never be passed here, but here's hoping that whatever event that would have to take never occurs. But the fact is, it being passed in one country is one too many. Now let me see, there is the Eagle Forum, $5,000, Exodus International, $1,000. Now Exodus International is the group that actually tries to cure homosexuals from their disease and whatnot. Let me see, Family Research Council, $1,000. I don't know what all those groups do. There's only a few that I do know. I am a Christian myself, so I know that a lot of people do things under the guise of Christianity that are completely against the religion entirety. And this kind of behavior is against their religion, if in its true form anyway, granted. And this, seriously, I have a quote here from, oh, let me see. In January, Chick-fil-A President Dan Cathy defended the chain, saying, "We're not anti-anybody. Our mission is to create raving fans." But ended up asserting at the marriage training event in Pennsylvania Family Institute that while my family and I believe in biblical definition of marriage, we love and respect anyone who disagrees. Well, first of all, that's not actually the biblical definition of marriage. That's just a false construct of the definition that was brought on at some point of time. I mean, it's actually somewhat more of a recent thing since gay marriage has been in the Christian church for since its beginning until it was ended up being banned by, I believe it was the Catholic Church, probably in the Middle Ages. I don't have actual research on that one, so I'm not going to give an actual date. But there has been a call, let me see, in recent months, students attending at least 6 universities, including University of North Texas, Mississippi State University, and the University of New Orleans, have launched petitions asking their schools not support anti-LGBT businesses like Chick-fil-A. LGBT, for those who do not know, is lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transvestite. Activists have staged protests against Chick-fil-A in Chicago and Hollywood. Now, this is purely to inform everyone of what's being out there, because that's something I'd never heard of. I mean, I do like the taste of Chick-fil-A. I like that it does typically provide healthier options, but there are groups out there. I know McDonald's is a supporter of gay rights. I don't actually suggest going there for health reasons, but if you aren't opposed to it and you want some fast food that most people like, I do suggest then going there for that reason. But just keep informed, really try and do some research on the businesses around and just know where they're giving their money to. Well, that's all for tonight. Hope everyone's having a good New Year's, and I know this has been tried to have been a rather informative daily date, but just let's try and make some change in 2012. So from Augusta, Georgia, have a good night.